This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
You can go from an overpacked trail slug to an ultralight speedster with these 10 super duper extra ultralight tips that you've probably never heard before. Welcome to the Backpacking and Blisters podcast, brought to you by Enlighten Equipment, the company that truly has the best ultralight gear. Lighten your load at enlightenequipment.com. With me today is a man who once sprayed himself with bear spray, Brad Crow Felton. How's it going today, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. It's always a pleasure and honor to have you back on the show.
Oh, man, I always enjoy it. It's super fun.
Yeah, I mean, last time we talked about spraying ourselves with bear spray, so I have no idea what kind of stories or nonsense you got today. We're going to have 10 ultralight tips that you've never heard before. And then we're talking like super duper extra ultralight. Is that what you have in store?
Oh, yeah. I got it. It's super over the top ultralight.
Okay. Just to kind of like create a baseline here. Before you employed the strategies that we're about to discuss, like how heavy is your backpack typically for like a 4-day trip? Total pack weight.
You know, you talking about like all in water and food and everything?
Yeah.
For 4 or 5 days. Okay. So I'm guessing, I don't usually weigh it, but I'm guessing like 28, 25. I don't know exactly.
Those are different.
They're very different.
Yeah. Okay. So you're kind of mid-level weight, would you say?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not
What's heavy about your pack? Like, what are you bringing, whether it's luxury items, food, water, whatever, what's really like adding up with the weight?
You know, I guess it's just random stuff that I pick up right before I walk out the door is usually what it is. It's that extra stuff. It's that 3 pounds of extra stuff that I'm like, go back to my Boy Scout days and I'm a kid again. I'm like, oh, I might need this. And then it ends up in my pack and I never needed it.
So you're packed, you're ready to go. And then on the way out, you're like, I'm just going to grab a couple extra things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I always do that. Always do it.
Okay. So then, yeah, if we use your extra ultralight strategies, can we get it down below like 20 pounds, you think?
Oh, yeah. I think I can go 10 with these.
We're getting everybody's hopes up here. All right, Bible verse of the episode is Galatians 6:2. Bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. So when you go backpacking with a group, which I know you do periodically, do you bear one another's burdens and actually share the load?
Absolutely not. I mean, I don't even go with the leave no man behind. Like it's you in the trail. If you sprain an ankle, good luck, man. I hope you got your Garmin SOS thing.
So you're starting the hike. Let's say you got a group of 5 guys, and you're like, just so you know, probably only 3 or 4 of us are going to make the end of the trail, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's part of the game. That is, hate the player, I hate the game, not the player. Is that it? Yeah.
So everybody's self-contained? Is that how it works? Nobody's like if I'm flying out to go backpacking with you, I don't want to stop by a store to get some fuel. And if I say, hey man, like I'll carry the fuel if I can use some of your fuel, you're going to say no.
No, yeah, I guess if it benefits me, then yeah, I guess so.
Well, I think that's how you have to do it though, right? Is like if there's it's a different question to say like, hey, can I use your stove on a trip than, hey, if I can use your stove and fuel, I'll carry, like I'm incentivizing you, right?
Right. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. If somebody asked me and, they needed, I would probably carry it. I say that now, but yeah, I probably would.
Okay. Wait, you'd probably carry what? Like if I ask you to carry some of my gear?
Yeah. I mean, if it really, I would probably make fun of the person the rest of the trip with some backhanded comments like, oh, it's day 3 and I've still got your tent poles or something, but I would carry it.
Here's the question. This could be another strategy here. Is it worth it to have somebody else carry your gear if you're going to get made fun of? That might be worth it.
Yeah, because I was a kid always made fun of. So, yeah, I could take it.
Okay. The strategies that I have to go super duper extra ultralight, These are ones I don't think most folks have heard of before. So is that true for your list?
Nobody's heard of any of these. I can promise you.
Okay. All right. Let's get to it, my friend. All right. What's number one on your list? Number one.
I mean, you said ultralight. So here's what I'm doing.
Super duper.
Here's what I'm doing. Number one, I'm carrying marshmallows as my pillow. So, so this would be my pillow. But here's the thing. By day 3, they got a lot of calories in them. So by day 3, you're down to, half. The downside to any ultralight, I think, is that your pillow is going to get smaller and smaller as the trip goes on. But
right. So your pack weight is going to get reduced, but your sleep is also going to get worse as you go.
Yeah. But the first night, it's going to be really fluffy.
Right.
And then as you snack with the calories, as a few days, you're going to have some neck pain with your pillow. But
okay. All right. So replace your pillow with marshmallows. So basically a consumable pillow.
Yes, consumable pillow. It's multitask, multi-gear usage, pillow and snack.
Right. Okay. That's going to be hard to beat right there. That's a good one. All right. My number one is, I talked a little bit about this before, but part of the process of going backpacking is you've got to go, at some point, you got to go number 2. You got to dig a cat hole. So you're already digging a hole in the ground, and I know it's controversial to put stuff in there besides your number 2, but some people, if you're allowed, you'll bury your toilet paper. So I think that since you've already dug the hole, like, what else can you add to that hole? So I'm talking like you can add things like your coffee grounds, which are going to help make your number 2 break down faster. I think anything biodegradable, like if you brought oranges or whatever, bananas, the peels, just throw those in there. I think anything flammable or inflammable, throw that stuff in there. I think if you just brought extra gear, you just don't want to carry it anymore. I think just put that in there, cover it with a rock, and reduce your pack weight.
I think you're going to get like some hate mail on that one, but especially the last part.
Okay.
Saying. But the gear, coffee grounds, I'm cool with. The orange pills, yeah, but gear? I don't think so.
Just extra stuff. Just the things you grabbed on your way out of the house you're talking about.
Okay.
The extras.
Okay, well, maybe. But you better make sure that you don't have your name on it somewhere, because a leave no trace police will be out there.
Yeah, this is not a leave no trace episode. We're just talking about going to ultralight. We're not talking about following rules here.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Oh, no rules. Oh, there's no rules. Okay.
I mean, if you're trying to lighten your load, like by any means possible, right?
Right. Yeah, no rules. Okay, I get it. I'm good with it.
All right, number 2, what you got?
Number 2, this is, again, going to be controversial, but I'm going to say you don't carry any food and you go with a slingshot. And it's lighter than the food. And so you just kill squirrels, armadillos, raccoons, whatever you have.
Armadillos. We live in very different areas.
Possums, skunks. We call them polecats, but skunks.
Okay.
You just got to make sure you can cook them real good so you get all the bacteria out of them. But I think, and if that doesn't work, I say you steal. You said no rules, so you steal at least one item out of people's bear bag, food bag at a shelter or campsite.
Mooch is what you're saying.
Your mooch,
mooch, thefts, same thing.
Yeah.
All right, you're talking about like rules, and then you start talking about like basically like hunting critters, essentially. Don't you need some sort of permit for that?
Well, that's why I'm saying the slingshot, because I don't think you have to have a permit for it.
Really?
Like if you had a crossbow, maybe, or a gun, but this is just like rocks off the ground, I'm guessing. But again, you said no rules, so even if you did have a permit, you just go for it.
Is that an ultralight slingshot?
I don't think so. It's a daisy, but it's a lot lighter than your food bag.
All right. Okay. So you're swapping it out. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You're kind of hyper focused on the food thing, so I'll do a food one for you.
Okay.
All right. In terms of caloric density, 2 of the most dense things would be like oils / butter, and then chocolate. So if you're talking about like weight to calorie ratio, those are the top 2 things. So just bring those 2 things. Bring sticks of butter and a bunch of M&Ms.
Ooh.
And you're going to have the best weight to calorie ratio for food.
You're going to also have a little heart attack with all the butter, but whatever. That's years down the road. I like it though. Butter. I don't know. I don't think. Are you going to put the butter on the M&Ms? Like you just soak them all down there?
Yeah, I think you got to start off with just the butter, just the M&Ms, and then when you get bored of that, then you can start getting creative.
Yeah. Because like if you ate it like a Snickers with the butter just covered with M&Ms, are you saying the peanut butter M&Ms or the
I
peanut?
think it's just pure chocolate is more calorie dense. Peanut butter is up there for sure, but not as up there as chocolate.
Yeah, I would probably go with Reese's Pieces, but yeah.
Okay, but now we're talking down the list. Now you're going to be adding a couple ounces to your pack overall.
Stick of butter. Wow. Oh, I don't think I could get even like a couple of bites of that now.
Hey man, you burn enough calories during the day, you're hungry enough, you'll make it happen.
Yeah, I guess you would eat it.
Yeah.
Maybe margarine? Is margarine denser?
Margarine? Who's eating margarine these days?
Like the country crock?
Is that an Alabama thing? I don't know anybody that has margarine. It's like from the 80s. That's my parents.
Yeah.
What they bought. All right. What else you got? You have anything non-food on your list there?
Non-food.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a problem. I'm all about some food.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll go with this one. This is
wait. You had to think of that. So everything on your list is food-based.
Not really. Well, yeah, some of it. But so
Right.
This is the most controversial of all the things.
Okay.
So I think the heaviest thing in your backpack is got to be water, isn't it? It's like 2.2 pounds a liter. Is that right? Wait, is that right?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. It's 8 pounds a gallon.
8 pounds a gallon. So instead of carrying water, you take your pee bag, a Nalgene pee bag.
Yeah.
And you take aqua tabs or portable aqua tabs.
Like iodine tablets, basically.
Iodine, yeah. So you're going straight up Bear Grylls survival in the wild.
Wait, Bear Grylls didn't have the iodine tabs.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. He was just drinking straight urine. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm saying,
but you want to at least like purify it.
Yeah.
Purify the urine.
So in the Bear Grylls kind of realm, you're purifying urine, drinking it. But I have heard that you can only do that twice. The third time you do it, the toxicity level is too high. You can't do it. So, I mean, I'd say that's got to be the most controversial because I don't think, but I mean, you're losing 2 pounds.
Wait, but when you say you've heard that you can only do it twice, like what websites you're on for this?
It's probably on TikTok somewhere.
Some random TikTokers like, just so you know, twice. Just twice.
He probably did it and then realized, had to go to the hospital or something.
Trial and error right there. Okay. You know what? Like, if you're willing to try that on the next backpacking trip, I'd watch you do that.
Really, it was just an idea. I'm not sure that I could really go through with it.
But we're talking like you want to lighten your load. There you go.
Yeah. If you're serious about ultralight, I think that's being serious.
Right.
Maybe it's not being serious. Maybe it's being ridiculous. But I'm sure somebody out there's done it.
Probably more of a survivalist, more of probably like a doomsday prepper.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's stick with the water theme for a second. I've got. All right. I would say I'm going to go the opposite of what you said. So I'm going to ditch the water filter, which can weigh anywhere from 2 to 6 ounces and maybe a pound if you're bringing like the pump filter. Don't bring the water filter. Just carry your water.
Ooh.
So you saved about anywhere from 2 ounces to a pound.
Wait.
It's like, no response.
Okay, wait.
No response.
So you got the big gallon jugs, like you got them on your head or something. And you're just like walking.
You're carrying the water, but you're not bringing the water filter.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like counterproductive. But I guess so.
You guess so.
I mean, I've done that to some extent. If it's just like a 2-nighter, I may carry all the water I need.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. And one less thing, right? Just one less thing to bring.
If you're going 5-6 days.
Yeah.
That's going to get heavy with the water.
You know, you want to be ultralight, you got to pay the price.
You got to pay it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the tax. The ultralight tax.
All right. All right. Next one. What you got?
I didn't realize until you started, confronting me with it, but it is a lot of food. So this was my idea. This is super ultralight.
Okay.
I think that fruit roll-ups are waterproof. So if I get several things of fruit roll-ups and tie them together, I can make a rain jacket out of them. At least a vest.
Did you ask AI, are fruit roll-ups waterproof?
I just thought that they are.
Yeah.
Especially, they've got that tape around the outside of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. If you leave the tape on, for sure.
You just leave the tape on and you don't have to carry a rain jacket. And again, like the marshmallows, you just hope it doesn't rain the latter part of the trip. That's the downside.
Right. Right. So, the lack of waterproofness is going to be at the seams. So how are you connecting them?
Probably something I need to think more about.
I would try just like licking them both and then just
and then just like layering them over each other.
Yeah, I think it'll stay.
And it'll be nice multicolor because you got all kinds of color options in it,
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, do you normally bring fruit roll-ups on a backpacking trip?
I do like them.
Okay.
Because
Gotcha.
you know how like when my kids were younger and I went for snacks, I'd go in the pantry and whatever they had became my snacks. So fruit roll-ups were in there a lot. Twizzlers.
What % fruit are fruit roll-ups, you think? Like 5%?
It's got to be 100, right?
It's supposed to be. The ones that like the natural food store are.
Let's see. I would say 0.
0% is fruit even on the ingredient list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It says 50 calories per roll-up. So
okay.
None of the ingredients look like, well, okay. It does say pear puree.
Puree?
Puree. And contains 2% of
pear puree. That's great.
So, malic acid, that's not a fruit.
Wait, how many fruit roll-ups will it take to make a jacket out of it?
I don't know. I mean, the next
50 calories per.
Yeah.
Type like 100 of them. That's like a good, 5,000 calories of fruit roll-up. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You start with you can have a hood on it, and then you can eat the hood off, and then you can just cover rainproof for chest, and then maybe go with eat the sleeves, and then you're just down to a vest. But
waterproof vest. Hey, that's a great one too. All right, this is something that we did on our last trip. I was just out in Canyonlands a couple weeks ago, and my wife did this to me, and I thought this was genius. So she had a couple of like whatever it was, M&Ms left in her M&M bag, and she's like, "Hey, you want the rest of these?" And so she gives them to me, and there's like a couple of M&Ms left, but now I'm responsible for the trash. So I got the food off of her, but she unloaded her trash on me. So I think that anytime you get to the end of whatever you're eating, whether it's a fruit roll-up or whatever, you just offer it up to somebody and give them whatever that is with the bag, and you're going to reduce your trash weight.
That is brilliant. I really like that. But how many times can you sucker somebody into that though?
Well, it's all about how good a food you have, right? So if you got good food, then they want that. And it's also about the timing. Like, are they hungry? Like, especially right before dinner time, I think you can get them.
Yeah, and then they get the trash. And then they got to carry it out.
They do.
That's a brilliant, like, sleight of hand ultralight. I like it.
That's right. All right, so I'm excited for your best answer here. We call it the Summit Answer. So Summit Answer is brought to you by Summit Something. Let's be honest. If you're still bringing a beat-up cardboard sign to the summit, it's time for an upgrade to your gear list with something that's probably missing. Summit Something makes ultralight, packable Summit flags designed for hikers and climbers who want to capture the moment and keep it forever. These Summit flags feature clean, iconic designs of the peaks you've climbed, so your Summit photos actually look as epic as the experience felt. And when you get home, it's not trash. It's a keepsake, something you hang on your wall and remember, I did that. So if you got a big climb coming up or just knock one off your list, grab your Summit flag at summitsomething.com. If you're looking for a sign, this is it. Your Summit Answer, my friend. Let's see, what you got?
Okay, another controversial one.
Okay.
Very controversial. Probably worse than the other one. But I say you get rid of your trowel. Like you were talking about, you get rid of your trowel, you get rid of your wipes, your toilet paper, and you just go all in with some Depends.
wait, why you're doing show and tell? Why do you have those?
I had to bring props, and I'm over 50.
Okay.
I may have a little leakage.
Okay.
No.
I mean, that's genius in a couple ways, because then you can just keep on going, right? Like, you don't have to stop. Like, you just keep on hiking. You crush those miles, right?
Yeah, and going back to your idea about the cat hole, if there are no rules, then I can actually take a couple of them and change them out, and I'm not stopping. I don't have to dig. Well, I guess I'm digging if I'm going to leave the pens in there. but I'm just filling it up.
But then you can dig when you want to, not when you have to, right?
No trowel, no toilet paper, no wipes, ultralight, Depends.
All right, when I crest 50, then I'm going to use that one. Okay. Let's see. My summit answer. This one, I think somebody shared this with me on YouTube. I kind of modified it a little bit, but if you really want to go ultralight, shave all of the hair off your body. This is for ladies as well. And have your finger and toenails surgically removed.
Oh, God.
So a couple things. Like, this will also help prevent blisters and reduce some chores from having to, like, trim your toenails, especially on the trail for a long time. So
yeah,
literally shave weight and reduce all the hair weight, all the fingernail weight, and have fewer blisters.
So do we have a guesstimate of how much weight that is?
Well, if we're talking like ladies with the long flowing hair, like that could be a few ounces.
That is huge. Yeah.
If you're talking like guys like us, that could be maybe like half an ounce.
Yeah.
Maybe not even that.
I don't know, but like the surgical, getting them burned or whatever, your toenails. Oh, ouch. Don't they? Isn't that what they cauterize it or something so that they won't grow back?
Yeah. This could get into the TMI information. I've had to remove one of my toenails from like an ingrown toenail, and they did not do a good job with that. But
ouch.
Yeah, I think I had that was when I had the bad health care. So I think if you get good health care, go that way, go that route. But all right, so that was my simple answer. But you got like an honorable mention, right?
Yeah, I got like one that I was thinking about is like if you did ultralight ibuprofen, you could just like lick the coating off of the ibuprofen, or chop it in half. It doesn't do the job as well, but we're really talking about grams at that point.
Wait a minute. So you're saying the coating is what makes it go down easier, but you want to get just to the heart of the medicine, you're saying?
Yeah, ultralight ibuprofen.
Okay. So if it's like a gel cap, then you want to like basically remove the actual jelly part of the capsule and just have the liquid.
Yeah, just the liquid.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'm losing more weight with the hair stuff, but I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say the hair, yeah.
I actually know people who do something similar to this. So they did something similar to this. This is another YouTube shout. So I got an honorable mention. As you're hiking, you burn the part of the map that you've already like hiked past.
Oh.
Hourly works best, they say.
Yeah.
Because then you're just, And I think this assumes the paper maps, and there's still some paper maps out there, but a lot of them are made out of plastic. So take that for what you will.
That's actually a good idea. If you're going paper, might as well burn it. Or at night, use it as fire starter or whatever,
In the adventure racing world, people would actually cut out the maps just to have the course, and frequently they get off course and they're off their map. Like frequently. Yeah, it's a common problem. But you're backpacking, it's not a race. So there you go. All right. So I think that if you're somebody like Crow's got like a 25 to 28 pound pack, I think we can get you down to 10 if you employ all these strategies. Yeah. If you employ some of them, maybe we'll get you down below 20. But I don't know. I think that's a good list. I don't think anybody's heard any of these before.
No. That's what I was going for. Like, nobody.
And for those who struggle with this doesn't happen very often on this podcast, but every once in a while, somebody will kind of wander into the show and they really suffer from what I would call like extreme seriousness. This episode's not for you. This is a satire episode, folks. We're not really suggesting doing all these things. Just want to put that out there in case we have somebody who's not quite getting it.
Yeah. This is satire.
There you go. All right, my friend. Loved your list. I think my favorite one was the marshmallows, actually. I really like the marshmallows and the pea bag. The pea bag is good too.
Same. The not digging a cat hole is a good idea, I think. I mean, digging a cat hole and then putting the loading up with the Depends and the coffee grinds and the extra gear. That was great. That was good.
All right. But you're right. We're probably still going to get feedback on that one, or at least I am. All right. Okay. So you've been on our show a few times. We typically do trivia, but you've never been through the lightning round. So I'm excited for this one. We got the lightning round coming up right after this.
You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. They make it super simple. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with coverage options tailored to your choices. Plus, you'll see which discounts you may qualify for, like the online quote discount or savings for paying in full. In fact, 99% of Progressive Auto customers earn at least one discount. See if you could save when you switch to Progressive. You'll feel good about making a savvy choice. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little extra cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who save with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
All right, the lightning round is brought to you by Magnet Designs. I brought the Bend Alpha 90 hoodie to Canyonlands a couple weeks ago and loved it. I used it as a mid-layer, sun protection, and hiked in it with varying temperatures. It's definitely coming on my next trip to Yosemite. Check out the Bend Alpha 90 by Googling Magnet Designs. You got 1 minute to answer as many questions as you can. The timer starts after I ask the first question.
I'm never good at this stuff, but I'll give it a shot.
Okay, well, these questions could be backpacking related or not.
Okay.
First question, what is the best thing about Alabama?
Backpacking.
Something you're afraid of.
Clowns.
What is your current trail shoe?
Lone Peak Ultras.
Somebody famous you'd love to backpack with.
Theo Vaughn.
A wild animal you want as a pet.
Iguana.
Your favorite tree.
Yellow poplar.
The best electrolyte drink mix.
Liquid IV.
An unexpected TV show you like.
Golden Girls.
Sorry. That got me off guard. I love that answer. Oh, yeah. Okay. The most realistic lawyer show / movie.
I don't watch them. I don't
You
know.
say pass?
NCIS.
Okay.
Pass.
Favorite trail snack?
Twizzlers.
All right, and time. I added on an extra 15 seconds because I was laughing at your Golden Girls. So are you still watching Golden Girls like right now?
No. It just somebody said Golden Girls this morning, so it popped in my head.
Okay. Well, when I was over my buddy's house when I was like a kid, like a teenager, his mom always had it on, so we ended up, I'm sure, watching chunks of it. So
Yeah.
That's hilarious. So you want, what was it, an iguana as a pet?
Yeah, I don't know why that popped in my head,
Okay.
but that would be cool.
And who's your famous person? Who's that?
Theo Vaughn, he does that podcast. He's real famous right now. I think he's from Louisiana.
What's his podcast about?
Oh, it's just goofy stuff.
Like aliens and Bigfoot?
No, he's like a comedian, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're on the trail with him. What's the first thing you're going to ask him or talk to him about, you think?
About growing up in Louisiana.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I think you got above average. I want to say you got 9. So well done.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And Alabama's got some good backpacking. That was your favorite.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really do. Yeah. I mean, like, not as good as Georgia or North Carolina or Colorado.
Okay.
Or out west, but I still think the backpacking here is incredible.
Well, every place is different, right? Like it's just
everything's different. Yeah.
Because I went, so I live in Colorado and I went to the Red River Gorge. And then when people were asking like, hey, so where are you from? I was like, Colorado. They're like, why are you backpacking out here? I was like, cause it's different. Like I don't see this landscape. Like this is fun for me. So I liked it.
Yeah. A buddy of mine came from Utah and came and hiked here in Alabama. And he's like, I like the tunnel, the green tunnel, in the south with all the trees. And I like to go out west and just see vastness, cause it's just different. Yeah.
Right. I like a variety. So I totally get it. Okay. Good deal, man. Well done with the lightning round. So what's funny about the lightning round is I stopped doing trivia with guest hosts after the last time you were on.
Oh, okay.
Because like, I don't know if you remember this. I don't remember this, but like, I was like, hey, if you get 2 out of 3 on trivia, then I'm going to send you your favorite backpacking meal. Right.
Oh yeah.
And then I sent you your favorite backpacking meal from Amazon.
You did.
Then like a little while later, I ordered something different from Amazon and it like defaulted to your address and then it sent you some weird stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, that's really embarrassing. And then I like tried to fix it on Amazon and they sent you the same weird stuff again. They sent you 2 rounds of it. They wouldn't fix the, it was really awkward and embarrassing. And I felt really bad. I was like, I don't want this to happen again.
It was some Crocs or something. It was some
Crocs. I was getting a set of Crocs and I had like a computer case.
Yeah.
Those are my 2 things.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah. So they weren't like super embarrassing things,
Yeah.
but they could have been way worse for sure.
It wasn't like Depends, diapers, or anything.
Right. In which case you'd been like, I'll save these for the next time I'm on. But because of that, I was like, I don't want this to happen again. So I stopped doing trivia, or at least I stopped sending them free meals as a result. So kind of funny. All right. I got a few tidbits. So first thing is welcome to new Patreon member Doe. I reached out to her. I want to find out a little more about her and what her backpacking story is. She hasn't responded yet. I sent a couple of emails, but just thank you for supporting us. Like I always say, it keeps our podcast going. Second one I got, somebody pointed out to me a story that's kind of up your alley where there's some insurance fraud going on where somebody was doing some damage to their car and they were claiming it was a bear. Did you see this story?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, so they're like, hey, a bear got into my car and did some damage, and they're making insurance claims on it. And the insurance companies were like examining the video. They had like video footage from like Ring door cameras or whatever. And they're like, that's not a bear. That's you dressed in a bear costume.
Oh, no.
Destroying your own car.
Nice. Gosh, she's all in for that, huh?
Yeah. So I think they did like 3 cars and then tried to make 3 claims. Do you deal with anything like that in the lawyer realm?
My stuff is more like blood and guts crimes,
Okay.
So,
Well, there could have been blood and guts if somebody actually thought it was a real bear. But
yeah.
Anyway, I just thought that was funny. And then, all right, last one I got is we just want to know what you got coming up on your YouTube channel. Any stories, reviews? What's coming out?
I've got something coming out this weekend. I think it's like 10 items that I would buy again. So I thought that was something. Or if I lost all my gear, what would I buy again? So I thought that was something maybe somebody would like.
Then, well, what's the scenario where you might lose all your gear? Is that
I was talking to Tim Buckley, backpacking with Buckley, and he was working out in Yosemite or the Badlands. I can't remember which, but there was a fire, and he was working for the Park Service, and like he lost all his gear in a fire, I think, or something. And so like if something happened, or somebody stole your gear or whatever,
yeah, that could happen for sure.
Would you buy them again?
Especially if you like did like a day hike out of camp, just like and then came back.
It was gone. Yeah. So something like that.
Somebody was scolding us about not bringing like backup items for stuff. This is like years ago. They're like, what if your backpack falls off a cliff and then like you can't get it? And I was like, I've never heard of that happening. And since then, we've had like multiple like YouTubers come on saying that they've experienced that or seen somebody like lose a pack off a cliff.
I think I would go home.
Yeah, but that would apply to your scenario where like, all right, now I got to start over. What am I going to buy again, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you'd start like if you had to start over, would you buy the same gear or would you do something different than you did originally on that particular item? That's kind of my idea for the video.
That's a really good one. I think I would buy a lot of the same stuff, but then probably upgrade a few things. But what from your list today would you buy again? The marshmallows or the Depends?
Yeah, probably the marshmallows because I do like
the roll-ups too. Yeah,
the roll-ups. Yeah, you could put the roll-ups around the marshmallows. I think that would be good.
to have a waterproof pillow. If it's really hot, then the sweat's not going to soak in.
Yeah. I guess.
I'm excited about that video. You got some good stuff, man. I really enjoy your channel and your sense of humor for sure. All right, so we'll have that linked in the show description.
I appreciate it.
All right, man. You got anything else?
No, I'm good. Thanks so much, man. This was so much fun, and thanks for letting me kind of be creative with ideas.
This is good. Yeah, you exceeded my expectations with your awesome answers. All right, well, thanks again for coming on the show, my friend. And remember, if you're trying to lighten your load by leaving the TP at home, don't make rash decisions. Have a good week and God bless.
I want to fly around the world.
Hudson, his eyes are pretty heavy right now. But one thing that I hope is not heavy for him is his backpack the next time we go backpacking. And he and I have discovered 3 ways to really go ultralight well. Number 1, drink all your water before you go. So if you have 80 ounces of water, just drink 78 of them. Save 2, right? For 5 or 6 hours, 10 or 12 miles down the trail. Definitely a big one. Number 2, you drivers, great way to save weight is only have your car key with you while hiking. If you've got 10 or 11 keys on your keychain, or if you're like me and you have over 20 on there because you need them for all sorts of different locks at your school where you teach PE, ditch all the keys. Just leave them in the car, lock the car up, and hike with 1 key. So much lighter that way. And then third, before you go, those of you that take pasta, because I know everybody does take pasta, cook the pasta first. Everybody knows that, that pasta that's cooked is always lighter than pasta that's not cooked. I'm sure you're going to shave at least 2.5 ounces by doing something like that. Folks, there's your 3 ultralight tips so that your pack can stay light, unlike Hudson's eyes as he's going to sleep. Man, those things are getting heavy. Oh, I better be quiet. He's asleep.
Insurance isn't one size fits all, and shopping for it shouldn't feel like squeezing into something that just doesn't fit. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they show you options that fit your budget. Enough hunting for discounts, trying to calculate rates, and tinkering with coverages. Maybe you're picking out your very first policy, or maybe you're just looking for something that works better for you and your family. Either way, they make it simple to see your options. No guesswork, no surprises. Ready to see how easy and fun shopping for car insurance can be? Visit Progressive.com and give the Name Your Price tool a try. Take the stress out of shopping and find coverage that fits your life on your terms. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.